Back on a sea level again. I think I need some intro for this video. First of all, it will be a little bit different because I would like to focus a little bit more on a nature, less on the music, more on nature sounds. And because this place is incredibly beautiful, it doesn't need really music. The sound of the wind, the sound of the birds and wind into the trees, it's just simply incredible. And so, here we go again. Hello, hello. From the beginning of the trail to east peak of Mount Agung. This time I'm going solo just because simply I told that I would like to go back, and Lucas said, Martin, maybe just bring me to some normal trail. And that's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I'm going alone, because this one was really tough trail, especially the last portion is really steep. So that's why going alone, not bothering anyone else, keeping in mind that there's no way to rush, so it's better to not rush. So that's why at the moment it's about, what time is now? It's 5:12. I'm starting my way up to the east summit. The plan is I'm going all the way up to camp, then we'll take a nap. Afterwards, before the sunrise, I will wake up, we'll make some coffee, and then we'll go all the way to the summit, and it will be about 300 meters to go. So most probably I will start around maybe some 4 o'clock, I think so. So that's why now simply slowly going up, taking rest as much as I need, because the bag is pretty heavy, because I took something to sleep. I mean, some sleep bag. I have no any tent with me. I don't think it's really needed in my case. Weather prognosis is promising. Laura checked the weather and she says tonight will be good weather. Temperature at the moment here is about 30 degrees. I'm a little bit like 700 meters above the sea level at the moment, and we'll go all the way up to 2,940. You know, always all this 8 times, how many? Now 7 times I've been going to the summit of Agung. I never used stick, never ever, simply because it wasn't really needed. Once I took a stick just to extend this camera stick, and to film wide angle, but that's it. But on this trail it doesn't matter how good shoes you have, the stick is must needed, just because simply it's really hard to walk if you don't have it. So I'm at the hut. This time I took my sports watch with me with all the GPS, and it says 1,900 meters above the sea level. So I did 2.7 kilometers. The last 20 minutes I've been looking for a trail, and I got really lost. But now I found everything. I found the signs, so now I'm on the trail back again. It's pretty tricky. Hopefully when I will go back, then I will see the trail, because going up the map showed me to go to the side, which I did, and then finally there was no trail anymore. Pretty amazing hike, really tough. We would never get up with Luca in that short time. At the moment I'm hiking already 6 hours, and believe me, it's really steep. It's all the time tiptoes, all the time. It's time to a little bit sleep. Took my sleeping bag and we'll sleep a couple of hours. At the moment I am at 2,740. I found a pretty good place here. More or less flat, and yeah, good night. I don't really understand why it's 2,800 while on the maps it's okay. You can start seeing something. Here on the side there is another, like you can go down, and then there is a trail going to 2,900. Almost went down without going to the top. Clouds start going away, and it would be amazing if the clouds gone. Maybe the miracle will happen. Chandidasa, you can see Tapekong. That's our mountains in Amed, and there is the Rinjani. All above everything. Looks simply incredible, and just look at that, how the clouds are going over the mountain ridge. So I came all the way here. So like now you can see coming up there, and then all this mountain ridge, and then finally here. Simply incredible place. I think this is my favorite peak, simply because it's my Amed peak, because it's face to the Amed, and where else you can see this one? Nowhere else. Just because simply these clouds are, this ridge is in the way of the clouds. It looks simply amazing. That's how I was climbing up yesterday. There's no trail, you're just going somewhere without clear understanding, without clear understanding where you go. You just know the direction, and that's it. So shortly about the hike, 7 hours to the campsite where I spent the night. I slept 2 hours. Then I went all the way up to the summit. I was on a summit by 6:30, and then it took me 5 hours to get down. It was a holy moly descent. It was hardest descent ever. I took not enough water. Usually I'm going with 2 liters up and down. Well, now I took 4 liters and it wasn't enough. There was no water left on the middle of the way down. So that's why definitely I'm not the person who's drinking a lot of water, but I think it's 6 liters was needed. Anyways, I'm super happy about this hike. I'm super happy about the shots what I got. Enjoy the views of beautiful Agung. Like I said previously, this is the most beautiful slope of the Agung. It doesn't matter which side you're coming, Bisaki or Pura Pasar Agungs, this one is the best one. But if you're not the serious hiker, then I guess you will make a lot of trouble for everyone. For those who left down there, they will really worry about you, and then I'm absolutely sure the rescue team, you will bother rescue team, and simply because the slope is so steep, even that it will be problem, because they will not be able to get you down. I don't know, only when you rest, only if you rest a couple of days, and then you can go down. So be responsible, don't choose this trail if you are not prepared. Alright, that's it for this episode. Enjoy the views, follow, subscribe, like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye.